Hey everybody. Before the episode begins, I would just like to say something right off the bat, a little bit of a primer for the content of this episode. So basically, here's the deal. We started recording this with the intention of it being another episode of the TTV Newscast, citing, there weren't enough people online at the time, so we didn't really want to brand it a full TTV episode. And then we ended up going on so long about the topics up for discussion, and then Eljay joins in near the end, that we decided it does warrant being an actual TTV episode and not just a newscast. However, the reason I'm inserting this before it actually starts is because for the good majority of the episode we refer to it as being a newscast, when in reality it is TTV episode 101. Why didn't we simply edit that out of the episode and change stuff around, you may ask? Well, editing our videos isn't really our style. We like to be impromptu. If we're going to edit anything, it'll be adding stuff in. We try not to cut anything out, because then we lose the impromptu feel that we pride ourselves on. Improv is a great, great thing. So just keep that in mind. This is TTV episode 100. It is not an episode of the newscast, although the title is how it is, to poke fun at the whole situation. Thank you for listening to this, and enjoy the following episode. Hello everybody, and welcome to the next exciting episode of the TTV Newscast. That's right, 2 weeks in a row, no podcast. Truth be told, it's kind of interesting. I think the 100th episode kind of scattered everybody's schedules and brains, and either they're forgetting to show up or they're too busy to show up. So
TTV Newscast is like code for nobody else is on, so we have to make do with like 3 people.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's how it's always been, even with like BioTalk and that sort of thing.
The TTV nobody is on episode, basically. So that's what you've tuned into.
Yeah, except this week we actually do have one more person than last week. We have 4 people here.
We do.
Instead of 3. And really, the news today is some of the most interesting we've had in quite a while. So it'll be a good newscast, at least. Without further ado, I am Messinak.
I'm Kahi.
I'm Tenebrain Victus.
I'm Viper.
And welcome to the 14th episode of the TTV Newscast. Now, let's get right into the news. And since this is all BZP news with the exception of one thing, I'm going to do it in the news format. In the news this week, blah, 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 blah. Somebody give me theme music.
What is the theme music?
Wing it.
In the arms of... No.
Yeah.
Come on, give me something to go off of.
My name is Mr. Wilson, and I'm here to say... Get out of here.
Yeah, well, let's go with that. Let's continue.
Sounds good. Okay. So the first thing... Wait, no, I'm losing my format here. In the news this week, we have 6 Series 12 collectible minifigures. Trade and share your MoCs on the Bricklink MoC shop. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham announced. Check out some BIONICLE concept work. And minifigure scale Minecraft sets revealed. Now, let's get into the first thing. 6 Series 12 collectible minifigures revealed. Last week on the newscast, we talked about the list of Series 12 collectible minifigures, which was leaked, and it included some pretty interesting stuff, and I will copy-paste the list just for reference's sake. And now today, we have pictures of 6 of the minifigures, and I'm unclear as to where these leaked from. It's like a picture from a Japanese catalog or something, which is very odd. But this episode is going to feature...
Why do we have the Simpsons artist?
Huh?
The Simpsons artist, Matt Green... I can't read it here.
Groening,
thank you.
Matt Groening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Is this a normal thing?
Yeah,
it's on top of near the siesta man's head.
You're right. No, I see it. You're right.
Oh, lol, probably because it was
I
a
thought I was
cutout.
going insane then.
Probably because it's a cutout from a larger magazine where the upper part of the page was an advert for the Simpsons minifigures.
You know, I thought I was going insane for a minute because everyone was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Matt Groening presents Lego.
No, we should have continued with it. We should have been like, oh, Viper, you must be crazy. We don't see anything. Do you also hear voices in your head?
The figures that we have pictures of, the first one is the Space Miner. He's a space guy that has like a drill.
Wow.
The second one...
It's like his feature hazmat suit.
Yeah, the second one is Wizard. The third one is Dino Track.
Discount Dumbledore.
Discount Dumbledore. And there's Dino...
Okay, yeah, go.
Dino Tracker.
Okay.
Thrift shop Dumbledore.
Okay.
And then the fourth is... What's the name?
Warrior Goddess.
Yeah.
That's what it was called.
Battle Goddess. And then there's... Who's the next dude?
Hunky guy.
Okay.
I think he's the swashbuckler. Yeah, swashbuckler.
Yeah.
And lastly, video game guy.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my nicknames, okay? So we have Discount Master Chief, Discount Dumbledore, Discount Lara Croft, Discount Cleopatra, Discount Inigo Montoya, and Eljay.
Nice.
Fantastic. That is a cool piece, though. Lego headphones. They now exist.
The Lego headphones are kind of cool, not gonna lie. I know, like, Lego and Inigo Montoya, we needed that. I mean, what else could you ask for, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess it could also be Discount Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that movie is never getting made.
Wait.
Lara
The headphones? Wait, the headphones are their own piece, or is that part of the hair?
Probably part of the hair.
It's probably part
Okay,
of the hair.
I thought it was
It's
gonna
part of
be
the
like
hair.
some little ear or headphone attachment.
That'd be cool.
No,
If they did that, that would be impossibly cool.
Yeah,
it
impossibly.
might be
This-
Eljay because he's smiling.
Oh, yeah. Eljay.
Ah, that's true. That is true. Yeah.
Instead, the little
love-
cardboard thing should be on the floor, like shattered, and
No,
he's
no,
got
it
like
can't be
some
I love how he
brains
has-
put on face.
Look, he has a Super Nintendo controller too. Like, this guy's retro, man.
No, it can't be Eljay because there's no Miru.
That's true. That is true.
New mini TTV mini Lego mini set.
Lol.
We should make little minifigure versions of ourselves.
I've already been working on that for a long time.
Have you?
But it wasn't like
I've been working on mine
minifigure, it was skeleton-ack. But it's
Oh,
the cult
That
procedure.
might be worthwhile. But still, Discount Dumbledore.
He looks so lame.
I like.
Thrift shop
But he
Dumbledore.
looks so lame.
Or is it Merlin?
Yeah, everybody else like kind of has their own little special thing. Dumbledore's just Dumbledore.
Yeah.
He's just so generic.
He does. He sticks out like a sore thumb.
The rest of the
Nothing else. Like everyone else has something that stands out.
The rest of the
about him.
minifigures we
Everybody else
look
looks
forward
cool.
to are the Jester, Piggy Guy,
Mm.
Hun Warrior, Fairy Tale Princess, Pizza Delivery Man, Spooky Girl, Prospector, Genie Girl, Rockstar, and Lifeguard. So this is gonna be fun.
Pizza delivery
Wow.
guy. What's the point?
Pizza Delivery Guy, yeah.
Gotta get my Pizza Hut tough crust pizza. And
Peter
Lego
Parker from Spider-Man 2.
The tough crust pizza that's hard to eat. So Yep. Okay.
Oh my! No, we're not doing
You're
that.
fired.
That's not becoming a thing. Crust pizza. That's hard to eat. So. Good God.
Too bad customers it already exists.
Yeah, man. Too late. Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Now.
That's Chad's fucker.
Okay. Enough of this. Let's move on to the next news. What?
I did think the Battle Goddess's like skirt was interesting, just the way.
Yeah, I know.
I will
I
agree.
was gonna mention that. I like how they didn't make it a diagonal curve either. They made it like a little pixel.
Yeah.
Half square thing. You know? It's a nice touch.
Big clever. All right. Next up on the news for today is a very, very interesting thing. And this could make waves or it could flop hilariously and nobody will ever use it and it'll be a failure. The Bricklink mock shop. Now, most people are probably familiar with Bricklink, and it's a place where you can buy sets and pieces and put them up for sale. It's like the eBay of Lego, but without auctions. You just buy stuff, and they have pretty much everything you could ever want on there. At least someone will have it, even if it's not for a reasonable price, ranging from comics to books to like accessories to merchandise, sets, pieces, etc. It's a pretty great place, and you can find a lot of good deals there, or you could not find a lot of good deals there. But people use it, it's insanely popular, and now they have a place where you can sell your MoCs, and you can submit images and digital models of your creations to Bricklink, and the staff will review them and make them available to review and comment, and the more popular your MoC is, the more likely it is a Bricklink seller may notice your creation and choose to support and sell it for you. Winners of the monthly Bricklink building challenges will automatically become candidates for sale and do not need to pass review.
I thought MoCs were a personal thing you had.
They are.
No longer.
You could now sell them.
Then why would you sell them?
To make cash money.
To earn real money, Viper.
You make them and you sell them to people that can't build anything of their own.
Basically, you suck at creative design. Here, have my MoC.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like,
hey, honestly, I can see the use in this. I might not buy like BIONICLE MoCs, but I would certainly buy some Lego system MoCs.
Yeah.
If they had enough, especially if they came from Minifigure or something.
Because there's a lot of times where I look at MoCs and I'm like, these are so much better than the actual sets Lego makes, but they would never sell these, and I would like, man, I wish I could buy these because they're better than a lot of sets.
Right.
And now that's a possibility.
No, it's possible.
If you feel like
I am super glad. You go to mock.bricklink.com, which is the page. Look at the website. It does not look like it was made in 1996. Have you guys?
Oh wow!
Like the thing I really hate about Bricklink, that it's a great service, but the site design is just man.
It does.
This was made a long time ago.
Yeah.
So. This I'm glad that I hope that this carries over through the actual site, because I would love it to actually use Bricklink looking like it was something made this decade.
Probably, yeah.
On the internet. But hey.
Look, they're inviting an elite group of Lego designers to kick this thing off right. People say on Bricklink, mock.bricklink.com. So I guess the first creations to demo this program are made by Lego designers.
That's super elite MoCs for sale.
Yeah. This is interesting. I like this. Because you may end up getting a better deal in buying the MoCs themselves than buying individual pieces in bulk. It depends on the markup. Well, we will be following this with rapt attention. That's much is for certain. Does anybody else have anything to say before we move on?
I hope it goes well. I mean, anything that supports MoCs or anything, I hope goes alright.
Would you ever buy a MoC?
If I'd probably more likely buy like a revamp of something, so yeah, MoC.
Zach 10 revamp.
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
No, just
you wouldn't
I saw. I've seen loads of really cool revamps that have like it fits more nicely with the story. Like,
if I saw like a nice Toamata revamp, I'd buy it.
I'm seeing a lot of good stuff on here already. There's a bunch of mosaics you can buy. It's like, you know, if you were into that thing, there's mechs, there's Star Wars vehicles, not many buildings, but they will come in time. I'm going to be following
they will come
closely. We'll probably talk about this more once it actually launches fully, and then we'll monitor it and see how well it does. Probably talk about it on an actual TTV episode. But for now, I think we can move on to the next bit of news, which I believe is Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Kahi, you do this. Explain what this is.
Okay, cool. I was actually really excited at first because I thought Beyond Gotham, they're going to do open world Gotham, open world Metropolis, maybe open world or like some little thing. You can go around the globe and like you can fight crime because you're Batman and Justice League. And no. But, you know, like Batman 3 is, you know, it's happening, it's returning. Basically, the idea is that it takes place in space. You are Batman and you're now in space, and Brainiac has come, and you know, for those who aren't familiar with comics, Brainiac is a superhero villain, and what he does is that he collects worlds, and what he'll do, he has like a giant library of stuff. He'll take a big city and he'll shrink it down in size, and he'll store it somewhere.
He's
and
like
basically, Batman is he's gonna go come after Earth, so he has to go and find the Lantern Rings, the Green Lantern Rings.
He's like a robot, isn't he?
It says actually the Lantern Rings. Yeah, he is. Okay. It says the Lantern Rings. It does not say the Green Lantern Rings. They might be doing the thing where they're going the entire spectrum. You know, the blue lanterns, the red lanterns, the
yellow,
black lanterns, white lanterns, yellow lanterns, the blue ones, and whatever the heck. They don't actually have a name. It's the pink ones, but they don't call themselves pink. They call themselves something, and not pink lanterns.
They're too ashamed to call themselves that.
Yeah, they're too ashamed. They can't be like, we can't be the pink lanterns. We got to come up with something different. But yeah, the hope lanterns, whatever. So basically, you can go, and it's the same thing as any other Lego game. You go through different levels, and you go through the storyline. You unlock characters. You collect mini kits. You build stuff. One thing that I am a little disappointed about is that they're going back to this thing where they're doing like they have one hub and they have like little levels that you go to. It's not a giant open world. And recently, I got Lego Marvel Superheroes, and me and my brother have been playing it. And Lego Marvel Superheroes is really great because they just give you New York. They give this giant Lego scale model of New York, and you're just able to go anywhere. There's a helicarrier up above, and you jump off and you parachute, and you're just in New York. You can go anywhere. You can go to the Fantastic Four building. You can go to the Stark Tower. You can go to X-Men Mansion. You can do anything. It's New York. I like how they've been progressing to that a lot more recently, you know? Yeah. And that's been a big thing for Lego City Undercover. And even Lego Batman 2 had an open world Gotham. And it was just really nice to see. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It just seems really more... Go on.
No, it's okay. The one thing I'm not enjoying and I'm not liking, a lot is not having this ability anymore. We're kind of regressing back to the place where you go like in Lego Star Wars, you would go to the cantina and you would go to episode 1 and there's door 1, and door 1 took you through a thing in the movie. We would come out door 2, door 2 takes you to something in the movie. Same thing is going on. It's just little bite-sized levels, and I'm not really up for that.
Yeah,
it's a step backward.
It just sounds like there's something appealing about open world games. I don't know what it is. I think it's just it's more. It's just that
once you
thing of
introduce
exploration,
open world
isn't it?
to a franchise, you can't really go back without feeling like a downgrade.
Yeah, that's what Spyro did.
Exactly.
Like I brought Dawn of the Dragon. I was like, oh man, free flight. I can go almost everywhere. It's freaking level based, and it sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine if like the Elder Scrolls 6 was like, oh, it's a level based thing. You go through level 1, level 2, and you just fight your way through. People would be like, oh my
are you kidding
God,
me? People will go in. People will go insane.
Yeah.
It just seems so old fashioned now because loads of games do it now.
Exactly.
I think the thing about Lego games is that you can't. I mean, Lego isn't known for having such high texture resolution graphics, which means that they can devote a lot of time to building a lot of environments and making sure the entire world is unique and Lego built, and because the way, it's built out of Lego, it's easy enough to do. It's easy enough to create a tool that you can build your own city and do all that stuff and put all that, and have that area have a lot of personality and open, be it open world or whatnot. I don't think they're using the capabilities they have anymore. Like, I don't think they're pushing the boundaries of what the Lego franchise could do. Lego blank, Lego Batman, Lego Marvel, Lego all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So
it just doesn't seem
that's what
like an actual.
I wouldn't say I'm concerned about, but
it doesn't seem like an actual title. Now I'm thinking about it now, it just feels like DLC worthy.
Yeah, the Brainiac
it just sounds
mission
so
series.
Small.
Exactly.
Like,
that's the best way to describe
small.
it. It's DLC.
Well, darn.
Just it doesn't.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be good.
But
I hope so.
I want to read off the list of features just so you can get an idea. Okay.
Okay.
Exciting space combat. Battle of Batman and his allies in outer space. I don't think this is referring to like you can fly from planet to planet in ships and have space combat. This is just you are Batman and you're now in space. Robust roster of DC Comics heroes and villains. Unique storyline of new plots and twists. And the number one feature, of course, hack computer terminals. You can hack computer terminals.
Yeah.
Watch Dogs.
You can a Bat-tastic gadget wheel and a variety of iconic locales. And let me list you the iconic locales: the Hall of Justice, the Batcave, the Justice League Watchtower,
and trophy rooms.
And trophy rooms.
Ooh.
So you can access all three of those iconic locations. None of the planets are apparently iconic. Just the Hall of Justice and the Batcave and the Watchtower. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Looking forward to it. Lego Batman is just the franchise symbolizes everything that's wrong with Lego having a DC license. And it's the Lego Batman. They can't do the Lego Justice League, Lego DC Comics. The focus just has to be on Batman, and there's so many Batman shirts, and I'm just
nobody else does.
Which is a shame.
Yeah. Maybe DC should step up their game.
Did you look at the screenshots for this?
To be quite honest, no, I have not.
Well, it's right under the features tab, and it actually looks...
Okay, let's see this.
Impromptu reactions. Nobody's seen these.
Dun 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 dun. Okay. I'm gonna go under mixed. Let me see. It's loading. Oh. Huh. It's not too bad. But it's also not captivating, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Do you really?
Agree.
Meso, I hope your cycling is on screen.
Yeah, probably.
But they're okay. They're not anything that makes me stand up and be like, wow, they're actually doing this.
Yeah.
Well,
but they're decent pictures, I think. At least. You said graphics weren't really their strong point, and kind of not, but at the same time they do have that capability.
Yeah. Okay, I think we need to move on from this. If that's okay.
Yep.
Kahi, do you have anything else you wanted to say?
Yes.
What?
Nope.
Oh.
That's just about it.
Oh, okay. Well, This next one is interesting, and there's a lot of stuff here, so we probably will not talk about all of it individually. And I'm not sure if any of you have seen this topic before. But it's basically a compilation of a lot of Bionicle concept work ranging from the sets to the movies to pretty much everything in Bionicle, more or less. There's the toys, products, then there's
Interesting.
not press guides. There's, what do they call them? Case studies on the design of some sets, like Krika, for instance. There's stuff for the Bionicle shoes. There's stuff
yeah,
for
I've
the
seen
Legend
that.
Reborn. There's games, concept art.
Meso, what about the Bionicle costumes?
Oh yeah, of course that doesn't count. But no, there's a lot of interesting stuff. For instance, one of the things which I saw that I had not personally seen before was the Hordika concept design. And it showed the development of the Hordika and some very interesting prototype stages which some of the sets went through, which I always like to see. I remember there was that one documentary where the Mystica and the Fantoka prototypes were shown, and they were very intriguing.
Yeah, I think we were showing that once.
Yeah. I'll post the prototype design I'm referencing in the chat and also throw it up on screen. But there's a lot more stuff from varying different development stages and some stuff for other sets as well, besides Hordika. It's funny because that prototype in question doesn't even look like Hordika. Like, I don't know what that is.
Not at all.
I like the ideas.
It looks more Bo-Rock than
I like
anything.
the idea of sketch models.
Because of the head.
Those are kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I like the extended wires like on the outside. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah. But I don't know how that turned into what we got. And then there's this.
I guess it's the hunch. Like, they have the hunch, the Hordika. So maybe that was the starting point.
That's quite true.
And also the one-armed weapon.
Yeah. I like that other concept one that I linked because the armor is like behind the torso in that one and it looks weird. How things.
Oh yeah.
What the heck?
Concept art really looks weird.
Wearing a red hat.
Let me
That
see.
doesn't make.
It's
that
still
makes
loading
no
for you.
practical
Dude, that
sense.
that prototype looks ballin' out of control.
Yep.
The red hat and that headpiece.
Looks
Chest piece.
Oh yeah.
it's better than what we got.
If you didn't have like, I feel like if you didn't have the swords, you'd have like the two, like the rocking fingers, you know, with a boom box sitting on the side of the street, rapping the the Bionicle rap, basically. Insane Bionicle brain.
Insane Bionicle brain.
On a side note, I like
He
how
He does actually look like he has an insane brain.
I like how Lego's farewell to the spinning functions of Bionicle sets was through those little arm pieces on the Hordika.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Those are so lame. We could have had a better send-off than that. That's one of the reasons why I hate the Hordika. Hate him.
I'm sorry,
the
just the entire 2005 story and stuff was a bit lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hordika were like the most generic Toa sets. They all really looked the same except for the color. There was really no difference between them, and it never really stuck out until then.
Reminds me of many other years in Bionicle, but
Wow. You know what he means. It's like
I hope he doesn't know what you mean.
the Hordika had some interesting stuff in them, but it was
But they were kind of like the first. No, Roxy were kind of like the first clone ships.
yeah. It was like the Roxy. Wait, no.
But the Toa
Trevor,
had
what are
never been
you
like
saying? Are you saying the Roxy were the first clone sets? Because wait, do I have something?
that. No, I mean
They
the
kind of were.
Borok
They were not.
have like
Yeah,
this
actually, the Borok.
The Tawamata were clone
Yeah,
sets.
pretty much.
Everywhere.
I mean, yeah, I guess they were clone sets, but they looked different. You could tell which
My
one was which.
nostalgia says different.
Yeah, my nostalgia is different. Actually, no, I was not around for 2001, so I don't have that bias. Snobbily.
Quite true.
But I think that the 2001 sets are iconic. All the way up to 2004, they had just enough to make them look a little different until they got to the Hordika, and they all basically had the same head.
Yeah.
That's when they all started.
This is actually old news.
None of the other lines had the same head.
Eljay claimed he'd never seen this before, but I saw it years ago, so I figure you guys may have as well. The case study for Krika.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to post a couple pictures from it and throw them up on the screen because I'm not sure if Mange and Kahi have.
No, yeah, I've seen these.
I have not, though.
You know, I wish I brought Krika instead of Gorast.
Yeah. I just like that picture where they explored his proportions because it reminds me of the concept art 343 showed off for the Prometheans. How a lot of them looked different. And
I've seen a lot of people say that Prometheans remind them of Bionicles a bit because of the mask, the skull underneath their face.
Yeah.
It reminds of the trans-orange head you can get.
Yeah. That picture was always a favorite of mine because it showed the concept they wanted to implement that would have been neat.
Second one.
Yeah. The squid shooters in there, that would have been genius.
I'm not quite sure how how I'd react to that one.
Be cool.
Especially since Krika did not even turn out like that.
It's a nice idea.
Yeah, like here's the Krika prototype where they actually had that implemented. And there's a side painting of him and then the actual prototype.
Oh. Okay, not nearly as bad as I thought since, you know, the drawing kind of implies it looks like something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drawing it's a little, especially that one spike, a little lower down in the corner. But no, actually, in prototype, that doesn't look too bad, honestly. I would actually have enjoyed that.
I always loved prototype Krika because those black blades of his have the holographic thing like the Gorast wings did. That would have been neat.
Oh, yeah. Don't know where they've gone.
Yeah, they're now in Hero Factory in Thornrax.
They're now in the box of broken Lego pieces.
Yep. But set prototype things are always interesting to me. And there are far more in the topic. Now, is there anything you guys saw that you'd like to discuss, or are we cool to move on?
Yeah,
I haven't actually... one of the links doesn't work for me.
Well.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I'm going through like all the different stuff.
Yeah, same.
I saw the one that said like Matoran with playing cards, and I didn't realize it meant actual playing cards. I thought it meant like Matoran were using playing cards. So I was like, oh man, I gotta see this. That sounds kind of cool. But no, it was just playing cards about Matoran, not that they were actually like. Not that there were Matoran who were playing with cards.
Yeah, like the painting of the people, like the dogs playing poker.
Lol.
Exactly. The little Matoran playing cards you can attach.
That'd be something else.
I think
how do you want to see that now?
Commission to the fans. Make that. We'll feature it.
I was thinking about drawing the Paraka playing poker because it makes more sense.
Do it.
Pokeraka.
Yo.
Pokeraka.
I will emphasize again that all the stuff we've featured it for in the podcast, but the Templar Studio stuff is really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff, and I actually should probably look at that again when we're off air. Now that I've actually played MNOG, I could appreciate the concept.
Exactly. Nothing is as Bionicle to me as that game is. So.
What are you talking about? I think Glatorian Arena.
The game is special.
The most.
Dude, Glatorian Arena was legit. Let's not start back.
Right click remove.
It was the most story-driven world-building game ever.
There
was that one segment where you could talk to the people outside.
Yeah, the village. Oh my gosh, the immersion felt like I was really experiencing.
Get out of here, Meso. Get out of here.
No. Okay. Well.
Well, I'm like scrolling down. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling down one of the website links, and then it's like Bionicle, and then it's like, I Panama. But it's like in Spanish. I'm like, okay, going back up.
Wow, just wow. Abort.
Destabilizing.
Okay, I think we need to move on.
Yeah, Panama.
The last
Yeah.
main news topic for today, and then Kahi wants to talk about Ant-Man. So, 2 of the Lego
Ant-Man, guys.
minifigure scale sets have been leaked, and it's one of the weirdest set leaks I've ever seen because it's May. These sets come out late this year, and or early next year, nobody really knows, and these are pictures of the actual sets in real life. You can see people's hands in the pictures. It's not like they're in a catalog or anything. And the sets leaked were the farm and the cave, and reactions across the internet are mixed at best and angry at worst, because the sets look very accurate. They have a lot of cool stuff in them, most notably the farm set, which has a lot of, bells and whistles you'd expect from a Minecraft farm, and those, it has a plethora of minifigures. There's Steve, the skeleton, 2 cows, and then a bunch of torches and carrots and stuff like that. The cave set has just Steve and a zombie.
Having Tupac, we got 2 cow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
amazing.
A lot of people are underwhelmed by the amount of content in them and the amount of interesting stuff that would make people actually want to go buy them. And they're worried about the price, for instance. Now,
that's the big thing for me.
Personally...
It's a big thing for everyone.
I personally don't really have a big issue with them because I don't really see how they could have made them better unless they make it a higher price point. Because I think these 2 particular sets may in fact be the smallest ones from the wave. I'm not sure. I think there will be bigger ones that will probably have more detail, more interesting stuff in them. I definitely like the farm more than I do the cave. I think the cave is bland, and it does capture the look of the makeshift cave quite well, but there's not a lot of stuff in it to really, grip you. It's just gray.
I don't like the torches.
The torches are... I guess they work. But...
Well, okay, here's what I'm thinking.
I do love the water and the lava and the obsidian, though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the favorite part.
I'm wondering if they will put on more textures on the brick that appear in Minecraft, like have an iron brick or a diamond brick or coal, that kind of thing. Have those bricks scattered inside the cave.
Hey, look, sirens.
They're coming for you, Meso.
That would be cool. Also,
it would be kind of nice.
Welcome
Please
to the
take
party.
Down TTV.
In this final hour, welcome to the party, Eljay. Because we're recording a graph, so you can chime in.
We're not.
Hi, Eljay.
Yo.
I've just been time to talk about the Minecraft sets.
We found you as a mini set, Eljay.
What?
Yeah, we found you as a minifigure, except that I don't really see it because it lacks.
Wait,
you in a good mood.
Wait, are you talking about the zombie or the cows?
Not the Minecraft.
We'll fill you in later. Just let's get back on.
No, let's go to the cow. Let's go to the cow.
Oh yeah,
Minecraft. What are you guys' thoughts on these sets? Anybody?
Too pricey for me.
I like the spooky, scary skeleton behind the cows.
Yeah, he's cool.
Well, as long as it's a lot cheaper than the micro worlds, I don't really mind it. They seem pretty Minecrafty to me, fitting as a Lego set, I guess, as far as Minecraft can go.
Yeah,
in my mind.
Kahi?
They're doing a very good job with this license. Captures the feel of things perfectly. It's just too much for too little. I can't bring myself to spend $20 on that.
Yeah, and it's funny. You know I heavily doubt it'll be 20. It'll probably be 30. But
Yeah.
Right, exactly. I can't justify that purchase. That's my only problem with the Minecraft sets. If they were about $10 to $15 cheaper, I would buy them. But that's too much.
yeah,
Here's my thing
Yeah,
with
like-
these sets. Are these finalized?
No.
Like, I know that there are aspects of them, but I mean the design.
Probably not.
Design's final.
well, that's the thing. I was just talking about before you came in how weird this all is because it's May. These sets don't come out till later this year, and the first pictures we
I
have
don't know
of them
how they're
are
going to do this Minecraft thing, because if it's meant to be creative and you want to create your own world, don't you? And if one set is like $30 or something, or $20, then you're not going to get many people buying Minecraft like in quantities.
That is very true. But as far as these sets designs, these aren't even from a catalog or anything. They're from some real life demonstration, so nobody really knows what developmental stage they're in, but I would presume they're still in the prototyping stage. They may get
Okay.
changed. But what do you think of them as are? Would you buy them,
No.
LJ?
Nope.
Not for the.
I'm El-
I'd buy one. I would definitely maybe buy one, but it would have to have a particular criteria.
Yeah.
Okay. Needs a creeper. I'm looking at these. I know these aren't the only two that they're going to make. They're obviously going to make one for the end and the nether.
We
And they're
actually
going to make one for like
we have
his
the
hut.
set list already revealed.
Yeah. So I guess maybe one or two. If they're $30, I actually may be the only one here who can see that. I can see that as almost justifiable simply because of the licensing and the new printed pieces and the specialized pieces, specifically Steve's head and the zombie head.
That is true. We do have prices for these actually, because the set.
Oh.
I just found this out. The sets got revealed, the set list, a while ago on brickshop.nl, and they have prices that when you convert to USD based on other sets that they sell on the website. The farm costs $30. The mine
Okay.
the cave costs 20.
Okay.
And
That I can see that. I can honestly justifiably see
I
that.
can see it. I probably won't support it, but I can definitely see it. But
Yeah,
here's
I
the
don't-
exciting thing. Okay, this is the exciting thing. There's 4 other sets, and they're big sets. There's, I guess, one that's kind of small. It's Minecraft: The First Night, and it's $35. Then there's the Minecraft Creative Box. That it's a little bit tricky for me to convert to USD, but it's either 50 or 55. Then there's
Blimey.
Minecraft the Ender Dragon, which is either 65 or 60. And then there's Minecraft the Mine, and it's $100.
What on
Okay.
earth?
Jeez.
Whoa.
These have got okay. You know, after reading stinking brick by brick and whatnot, one of Lego's policies were affordability. You got to make these things affordable. That does not sound like an affordable set. These had better be spectacular sets.
I think
in order
Lego
to
has
live up to
ditched
that price.
affordability.
Yeah,
I feel
every
like Lego
theme
has
has
like
its
completely
small
thrown it out
sets
the
and
window.
it's huge.
Because I remember as a kid, Lego sets were not this expensive. Because
Also, you got to
right,
think about
but I
the
remember like
plastic.
they were a lot cheaper. I mean, there's one set. They had a line. There's the $5 set, the $10 set, the $15 set, the 20, then the 30, then the 40, and then like there was a $60 one, and that was it. And now they're like, oh, the smallest you can buy is the $10 set, and like the biggest is like the 100, but they haven't changed in size or in quality. They've actually downgraded in size, and they've upped the price.
Yeah,
The
and
$20
unfortunately,
plastic
I understand why they've done that, but it is
There's not
pretty
enough
frustrating.
oil. It's
Yeah.
plastic
Right.
issues.
No, I mean, like, yeah. I completely understand why prices have gone up or why they need to charge more. But I also can't buy it. I can't like justify that purchase now. So it's this weird thing where like, I respect where they're coming from, and if I was put in their position, I would do the exact same thing. But me as a consumer, I can't buy it in the same way I would have been able to 10, 20 years ago if I was making the same money I am now.
Pretty much. And this is everyone in TTV is at a point where we have to really watch our purchases. Like I section off a little bit for recap stuff, and that's all fine and all, but yeah.
I would never, I barely even
I'm
buy
broke.
system sets because they're not
Yikes.
expensive. It's not that I don't like them. I've gotten over that as I've grown older. I'm more into system. I just can't afford them. That's why I buy Construction. It's so cheap.
That's my thing. I'm really into system now. I love system a lot. But you get so little for paying so much. And every time I buy a new set, I feel a little pain inside because I'm like, I paid $20 and not a bad set, but it's not worth $20. It's a $10 to $15 purchase at best.
The other thing is, I'm a little bit concerned that these Minecraft sets, they're just gonna be Lego sets, and you have Minecraft minifigs.
That's probably what it is. That's
Yeah.
that's why people were concerned about there being Minecraft Lego in the first place. The two are synonymous, really. So.
I said this during the beginning. As soon as we started playing Minecraft, I was like, man, this is a lot like Lego. And everyone was like, Eljay, you're so stupid. This is nothing like Lego. I was like, you watch. Rue the day.
I don't think
Rue
that's
the day.
quite
You're
how
ruining the
it
day
works.
now.
Yeah.
What? Dude, I can't imagine. I don't think anybody said that. I'm sure if you said this is like Lego, we'd be like, oh yeah, building blocks to create. Yeah, it's a little bit like Lego.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody
that's
was
the
like,
thing,
no,
though.
you're
That's what I
stupid.
said,
How
and I was
can
shot
you-
down. I specifically remember
Shut
that.
it out.
and it's
There's no one.
Same way I specifically remember everybody shooting me down for moving to YouTube.
Okay,
Is that what you
no.
remember?
Let's
Oh
not
no.
do this.
Let's move on,
We're in
guys.
the middle of a
Let's move on.
newscast. Well, that's
Alright.
that. I think that we can probably move on now to the last.
Ant-Man, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Ant-Man.
Well, Kai, what do you want to talk about with Ant-Man? What, Eljay?
No, I just wanted to mention stuff for people. I mean, a lot of our fan base is in the same demographic as we are, and a lot of them enjoy the comic book movies that have been coming out. One of the big ones coming out next year, it's supposed to head off the new wave of superheroes. They have Doctor Strange, they have Ant-Man. I think they've confirmed Black Panther. I'm not too sure. But, all these new superhero movies are going to come out. They're going to be put in the Avengers, with Marvel. So they're new franchises. They're not all sequels like Phase 2 was, except for Guardians of the Galaxy. But important thing is that Edgar Wright had been attached to this film. Edgar Wright's the guy who directed Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. He's been attached to Ant-Man since the beginning. At the very beginning, when they announced Iron Man in 2006, they also announced Ant-Man. And they said Ant-Man's coming out, and Iron Man's going to come out, and Incredible Hulk is going to come out. And Incredible Hulk and Iron Man came out, and Ant-Man was kind of pushed to the back burner, all right, we'll keep working on this. And it's going to be 6 years since it was, not 6 years, 10 years since it was announced. And the director, who's been with it it's 2014, it's about 8 years he's been working on this film. Edgar Wright left the project. Now Marvel's scrambling around and they're trying to find a new director. Finding a new director is tough, especially when you have a certain person, they have a vision, and they've infused that within the project for so long. The new director comes on, he's like, right, it's harder for a director to put someone else's vision on the screen, and it has to be their thing. So when they come on, they're going to have to work around stuff, and Ant-Man might be pushed back farther than it needs to be.
Quite true.
But it's just superheroes. Apparently, they have creative differences, quote unquote. Basically, what the idea is that Edgar Wright had some interesting way of handling things, and he was delaying stuff, and stuff wasn't getting done, and they needed to get the filming. And Marvel was like, we need to get the filming, and he's like, oh, and they just weren't happy with the way he was handling stuff, and they said, you know what?
This sounds.
Eljay directs Ant-Man.
Boring.
Oh
I can
boy.
see it now. Don't worry, Kahi. You might like it if I directed it, because we're gonna need a really tiny person. I'd cast you as Ant-Man.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Hey, LJ, you're no taller than yourself, you know.
Actually, I am.
You're still
I know.
5 foot.
And then when
around 5 foot.
Ant-Man has a family, you can be the sister Viper. We need a lot of short people, and you guys just qualify.
Kill yourself.
Bear in
LJ.
mind, the immense giant that is LJ.
Wait, what now, Kahi?
Hey, me and Kahi
I said,
are smart.
bear
like
in mind,
you.
the immense giant that is LJ was kind of dwarfed by the appearance of his girlfriend over the past week. So
What am I doing?
All the torching and burning and going on in this call.
Abort!
A shot fired.
more shots fired
Extinguish it,
than
extinguish
destroyed.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
put kibosh on this. Okay. Okay. So Ant-Man stuff happened. Director's out.
Ant-Man stuff happens.
I'm-
Director's out. Marvel movies are in danger.
Who cares about Ant-Man? Guardians of the Galaxy forever. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
who cares?
not.
Who cares about
It doesn't sound like it.
People said back when they.
It honestly does not sound like it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, to you.
Well, I mean, it kind of is and it kind of isn't.
I understand why it's a big deal, but I wasn't exactly
No, fine.
looking forward to Ant-Man. But
That is
But
true.
somebody-
I will give it that.
it'll be okay.
It's just like it might be the first Marvel Studios real flop. There hasn't been a really big like bomb from Marvel yet. All the films they've had has been pretty good, and that's saying something for the amount of stuff they've done. So if Ant-Man, the start of Phase 3, flops, that could not just spell the end of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but like, or not the end of that movie, but like the end of the superhero films in general.
You are right.
If it flops,
Ant-Man,
Oh, no.
Ant-Man is the first Phase 3 movie, isn't it?
Right. It's leading into like all the new stuff, the people we've never seen before, people have never seen before. Doctor Strange, Black Panther, all the TV shows, the Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Miss Marvel, Daredevil, all that stuff that's coming out. Not Miss Marvel, Jessica Jones. That could spell the end of it. They could axe it immediately because that could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. People are like, well, we are interested in that. And if Batman versus Superman is too bloated too. Two superhero films bombing the same year, that might be the sign for everybody to kind of step back and be like, whoa, superhero films, they're a fad, they're over, they're done.
And then Bionicle fads come along.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Kibosh it, Meso.
Bring back Bionicle,
Hashtag
guys.
kibosh it.
Okay.
That's why I'm 2000.
I
Hashtag
think
BBB 2015.
I did want to make a comment
Okay.
in a second, if I may,
Okay.
about these minifigures.
Yeah, we'll get a Bionicle live action by Michael Bay.
Die.
Make your comments, LJ.
It's just
No.
So-
Like the canisters fall to earth and they pop open and you see Megan Fox and she's running and it's like there's explosions, and then like there's this kid. It's who's a good kid. It's like grown up Macaulay Culkin, and he's playing with the Lego figures, and then he does the thing where he summons them to Earth, and like they're all coming, they're all inside his house, and they're blowing everything up,
I'd watch it.
and then more Megan Fox.
Okay, of course you would,
Yeah,
Meso.
And then like Megan Fox puts on the Bohemian, becomes like the Toa of Light.
Lou is like, no, it's just a mask. Don't freak out. He takes off his mask and she like faints.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
So, you guys said that you had found me in minifig form. I want to figure out which one of these minifigures is me through, like, trial and error here. It's
Should
from
only
left to
take
right.
one guess.
Sure.
No. Left to right, we have a space guy, and that's obviously not me because I don't want to try and mimic any Hero Factory sets. And that guy has a drill. He's orange and silver. It's bulk. It's obvious.
Wow.
Move one over. We have a wizard. Now, I'm obviously not a wizard. I can't play Invoker and Dota, so that's out of the running. Also, he has a sick beard, and what seems to be some sort of dress that looks like pajamas. Screw that. And we have a hunter, some female hunter, and she's got a bow, and everybody knows I hated the bow fad of 2013, so that's obviously not me.
I didn't know.
She's also
And we
pretty
have a
hot.
gladiator.
That obviously can't be Yoda.
And we have
Same
a
with his next chick.
gladiator, a female gladiator, and everyone knows I don't wear sandals.
Very,
and
very
flip-flops.
attractive.
Can't be LJ.
I definitely don't wear any sandals or flip flops, so that obviously isn't me. So it comes down to these two at the end. It's either gonna be the super masculine buff dude with the giant sword and the cool hat,
No, he has abs. Can't be LJ.
or
nonsense.
or it's gonna be this nerd with the headphones, the glasses, and what seems to be a fighting controller similar to what Meso has. So I'm gonna say, considering how well you know me,
Yeah.
I'm totally not the guy with the stinking controller. You know why I'm not the guy with the stinking controller? It's not because he has the glasses. It's not because he has the controller or the USB stick on his pants. No, it's because of his shirt. What does his shirt say? It says Player One.
That shirt's pretty
Wrong.
lame.
I am no. The shirt's fine. It's the fact I would never wear a shirt like that because it says Player One. I'm not Player One. I'm one player. I'm solo player. There is no co-op for me.
What?
Oh.
How does that? That's not the only thing it implies. Oh my gosh.
So obviously,
No, okay, LJ,
through
did you
trial
hear
and
my
error,
nicknames?
I can't be the player because he's Player
You're
One.
not a player.
So obviously, I am like the super cool dude with the sword and the cool hat, like about ready to Zorro
The
all
guy,
over.
he looks. All right, LJ,
Look
did
at me
you hear my nicknames for each of the minifigures?
No.
All right, so we have from left to right, we have Discount Master Chief, Discount Dumbledore, Discount Lara Croft, Discount Wonder Woman, Discount Inigo Montoya, and LJ.
Okay. I got different nicknames. Discount Bulk, Discount Kahi, Discount every single female with a bow in 2013, Discount
Second one was Kahi.
discount every mythical Greek movie character from the past few years, discount Zorro from the old movies, not One Piece Zorro, and then that guy.
You
Wow.
mean you?
No, I don't mean me. Well, okay, maybe me. He has a thumb drive. The only issue is he has glasses, and I don't wear glasses.
Wait,
I wear
was
eyes.
Katniss
That would've been
Hawkeye?
icing on the cake.
Who's the third person with a bow in 2012?
Okay,
Alcatraz, Prophet.
There's Lara Croft. There's Katniss.
Alcatraz
And then
Katniss, yeah.
from Crisis. I'm not even joking.
No, shut up.
I'm not
No,
joking.
not including it.
That was part of the fact.
I know. I'm not joking ever. I remember there's like a third movie for bow and arrow in 2012. There's like Avengers and Hunger Games. There's one ever. I was like, wow, that's a lot of bows.
Crisis the movie.
Maybe it was like the
we
top.
don't want any more of
Okay,
those.
well, there we go.
Let's just end this. This is a 50-minute newscast. This may as well be a TTV episode. 50
It's true.
Wait,
minutes.
Okay.
Wait,
I mean, we have
Waste of my
there's five
time,
people.
guys. No, I'm
There's
just
5 of us. So
I didn't.
we could call this the TTV episode newscast.
Yeah, okay, that would be pretty funny. TTV episode 101, TTV newscast. Title.
So does that mean I get to talk about my week?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
You
Talking
better
about your week is for-
believe it.
Actually,
All
real
right.
quick, I'm gonna have to say my goodbye right here because I do have to go to work. It's
Okay.
3:01
Bye,
already.
Kai.
So it's been
Probably
fun,
best.
people. I'm Kahi.
Kahi Nuba. Leave
I'm
it.
Yeah, it's a good.
Kahi Nuba,
Envy,
and I
please
am
make some horrible
Eljay.
jokes for me.
About what?
Make some horrible jokes for me. With what's been going on with LJ's week. I'm trusting you. I'm giving you my thing, man. Yeah, Meso, Envy, you weren't there for my horrible joke yesterday.
Oh no.
Okay, get out of
About
here.
what?
Kahi, leave.
And
Yeah,
that's,
fill
oh,
me
man,
in
I
on
gotta-
later.
I
How about
Yeah.
that? Work,
I gotta
man.
tell you. All right.
Leave. Leave.
I'll see you. Goodbye. I'm out. I'm out. Drop the
Bye.
mic.
Wow.
Well, then.
Okay.
Anyway,
Go on, LJ. Some interesting stuff has happened to you this week.
so as everybody knows, everybody who listens to TTV knows, I have had the worst year in a long time.
Quite.
2014 has sucked beans. Finally, something good has happened. The most positive thing has happened, and it has made the year so far. As a lot of you now realize, and some of you still don't, we've lost quite a few cast members over the last few months.
Yeah.
Specifically, Ian, Nira, and Alina.
And it was a bit of a
Now-
shame because most of them were on episodes on a regular basis doing stuff, except for, Alina. And suddenly they were gone, and we never really addressed it until the 100th. But we mentioned it.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to address it, but,
Eljay, to his credit, did want to address it, and we figured we would not draw attention to it. But if any of you wondered, they are all gone.
Yeah, because unfortunately, apparently there were some people who really enjoyed the presence of two of them. One of them being Alina. Now, what a lot of people don't realize... What?
Who was the other?
Oh, it was Ian.
Okay, nobody liked Nira.
Nope. But anyway, so what a lot of people don't realize, I'm sure if you listen to 100th, you know how we all met.
Yeah.
We all met through a chat called the BZPC or whatnot. However, I met Alina before I met everyone else here, so I've known her longer.
Quite.
And I was through Meso. She came through Meso. Through me, she came to TTV. Well, she's gone from TTV.
Nice.
However, I made the quite controversial decision to continue talking to her and whatnot. Well, she flew up to my state and spent from Monday the 26th to Thursday 29th at my house.
Yup.
And it was fantastic.
Eljay has become the first person out of us to meet somebody that technically was a member of TTV in real life, but he cannot say that he has met a TTV member in real life.
Not an active one, no. But it was absolutely great.
Yep.
Easily the best thing that has happened this year. So much fun. Most fun I've had in...
I sure love getting beat up too. One of my favorite pastimes.
Oh, come on.
Just wait.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, fans, wait until you hear what they did. You will not believe your ears.
You will the most
All right.
fathomable thing.
You will be so jealous of Eljay. Like you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be like
The build up.
It changed Eljay's life forever.
All right. So, momentous occasion. I've known Alina for 6 years, nearly 7. We finally meet. So incredibly, out of this world. Great. To the house. What do? What is the one thing that we decide to do? And you can probably hear me doing it right now. That's right. We played Cookie Clicker.
It's like you expect people to know what you're doing by clicking.
yeah.
I got a power up, dang it. So I'm getting the
Like
cookies.
you're refreshing the page.
Yeah, it's like Cookie Clicker, for those that don't know, is a game where you click cookies. Shock, I know. And at one point it was going to be a regular series of ours, just as a little fun fact. It was going to be called Cookie Crumbler, where we'd have Cookie Clicker going on and just talk about random stuff while playing. But it never panned out. We did like a 3-hour recording and lost it. Anyway, carry on.
But of course, we did other things. I mean, it's not like we're gonna sit around all day play Cookie Clicker. Although we did do a lot of that in the chat. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, we went over to a friend of mine's house and had a bunch of fun there. And it was slightly painful. The entire time was actually incredibly painful. While it was still fun, it did definitely hurt. There was a lot of beating. A lot. By a lot of beating, I mean, she hit me, man.
Yes.
Numerous times. Not even like slapping, occasionally punching, but just like smacking. Like smacks to the face. I thought my nose was going to break. It hurt.
Ouch.
But I'm an American.
Don't you
Tough.
grumpy all the time?
Dims the proverbial.
Yeah, because I kept on getting hit. I did retaliate, of course. I didn't just sit there and take it. I would retaliate, but
You hit back?
yes, I did. No, I did not hit back. I retaliated in a way
So
only
you did
LJs
hit
can.
back, but you didn't hit back. Okay, that makes
No,
so much sense.
No, I metaphorically hit back, but I did not actually physically hit back.
So you
But I did
schemed
retaliate.
against her. You schemed against her.
I will explain later. But it was a lot of fun. Did a bit of ATV riding as well, and she got to drive that, and that was great. While we were over at a friend's house on Wednesday, I got pinned to the ground twice, and then used as a chair once. And that I don't like being used as furniture.
But Eljay.
But yeah, so that was that. It was incredibly fun. Fortunately, she had to leave, but gonna try our darndest to get her up here again and have more fun antics. My apologies to absolutely anybody who was confused, specifically TTV Fan Central, Super Soul 268, and the entirety of the BZPC who thought that I was horrifically schizophrenic and were very concerned. I swear I'm not schizophrenic. Elena was seriously there. I did not make her up. She was not in my head.
She's a construct of Eljay's loneliness.
LJ's imaginary friend.
Wait a second. What if I'm actually Master Chief and she was Cortana? Wait, what if in Halo 5 Master Chief starts having delusions of Cortana?
Probably will. Let's be real here.
I gotta write this. I have to write Halo 5.
Do it. Write your version, and then we'll see how it stacks up.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
As
Oh man,
Cortana
yes, we're gonna
stays
see Master
dead,
Chief's face
that's
for the
fine.
first time, and he's gonna have it's gonna be me. So
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna be just a cardboard mask under the helmet.
That would be very funny, actually.
But anyway, so that has been insanely great. It's the best thing that's happened to me all year because the year has been pretty bad.
Woohoo.
And it's still extraordinarily stressful. Irrigation started up the same day she had to leave. So
Well
start
done.
up again. But it's great while it lasted. Except the others were not so pleased.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll
We
live.
are fine.
It almost killed us, but we'll make it through. It's okay. Don't worry.
That's good to hear. So yeah, that has been an LJ life update. Positivity finally abounds,
Yup.
and then it subsides. And now I'm back to my no friends life. Shut up, cat.
Wow. Well, with that
Anyway.
attitude, it's no
Thanks,
wonder.
LJ. We really appreciate being your friends.
Yeah. With that
Mm.
attitude, it's no wonder.
Oh no, I mean there's you guys here, but I mean in person. What do I do? What about when you guys out here? What about when Viper is just asleep and Envy is just asleep and Meso is
I swear,
just
one day I'm gonna take a plane to America and be like, yeah, I can reach you all.
Yeah, that
You-
sounds
you-
really easy. You just go to America and you've met us all. That's, oh my god. Simple as that. Why did
you're
we-
gonna get in
No,
contact with Alina.
just LJ saying that. Just LJ saying I don't have any friends in real life makes you want to go over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
that's
make
how I
America
feel.
find everyone.
We'll have to have when we get bigger as like a channel and a company-ish thing, a group, we'll have to have LJ Con. It'll need to happen.
It'd be funny.
LJ.
The goal of LJ Con: make friends.
I bet people would show up for the
Yeah,
effort.
it would be funny, as in like hilarious, as in hilarious.
We should make LJ a Facebook page.
No,
Let's do it.
dare do that.
LJ and Facebook don't go together.
Let's
They
do
do
it.
not.
Let's
They
do
do
it.
not, but yeah,
That'd be funny.
I can see that happening, Viper. You like contact Alina and you're like, "What's LJ's address?" And she's like, "Here it is." And you call- Cat, I swear. Anyway.
I like call you like LJ. I'm lost in some potato fields. I don't know where I am.
Lols. All
And
right.
then I kill you.
I think it's time we end this thing. What started as a
Thank
newscast became a podcast. I think I'll call this episode, just for the sake of irony, the TTV
long.
Podcast, episode 101, the TTV Newscast.
This is what I was hoping would happen, though. This is what it's almost like how it becomes an episode, and I wanted 101 to be almost like a how it happens thing. People show up, times abound,
Times abound.
and I will So yeah, I think we should end it. I need to go skin a cat and do some irrigation. So
All right, that is understood. Thank you all for showing up. Thank Kahi for showing up. Fun times were had. Please be sure to like, favorite, rate, comment, and subscribe. Please forgive us if there are some issues with this episode not being out on iTunes like was promised. I need to talk to VAR because I think there's some issues with the feed. And we need to get that all worked out. Or maybe I'm just being stupid because every time I go to the page, it's not updating.
yeah, I need to like get all of the stinking episodes up.
That's such a time drain, though.
Oh,
I don't have the time to do that.
We promised.
We promised we'd do it. We didn't promise when.
We promised.
Yeah.
We gotta do it quickly. Come on, Meso.
And all my free time.
We shouldn't spend spend like 3 years trying to upload all of our episodes.
But I'll do. The thrill
That's
of the
it.
wait.
Let's end it.
Okay. Thank you all for watching. I am Mesnack.
I am LJ.
I'm Tenebrae Invictus.
I'm Viper.
And this was TTV episode 101, aka TTV Newscast 14. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.
Welcome.
Die.